After the explosion at Neronia's funeral, it was clear to me that the Life Lost server was quickly approaching the endgame.
We're in the endgame now.
Which left me with just one question that I had to answer. How did I want to leave this server? And I quickly realized I wanted to leave chaos in my wake. With over 20 people remaining on the server though, I knew my chances of winning were low. But I was going to make sure that when I did leave, that everyone would remember me whether or not I was the last one standing. And being that I had one life left, I was in the perfect position to cause mass chaos. But my plan was going to take some time. You see, because there were limits on the server for what enchantments and gear you were allowed to have, PvP fights were not always defined based on skill, but instead who got the first few hits in. So if I truly wanted to cause the most damage, I would have to rely on traps and place them around the server. So I quickly began gathering up materials and improving my gear, but I knew if my plan was ultimately going to work, I would once again have to trust my teammates. Thankfully, after Jake and Ashley gave Nat her life back, I now knew we could trust them again. But since my team was filled with most of the remaining people with more than one life, they would definitely be a target. But as a red lifer, I could use this to my advantage, as no one would really be targeting me and I could go about my plan unsuspecting. But while my goal was to cause as much chaos as possible on the server, I did have one specific target in mind. Kalia, who had yet to lose a PvP fight and was the only remaining green lifer outside the members of my group. I knew if anyone could possibly stand in my way, it would be her, so I would need to find a way to get an edge on her. That's when I remembered after I died to Keplet, I went back to get my stuff and saw Kalia and Izzy by the spot I had died, which meant that they could have a secret base there. So after gathering up my team to share my plans, I took them there to investigate, while Nat would go and find Kalia to make sure she didn't come back and find us. After then investigating the area, I found a staircase leading down to a cave, but it was not what I saw at first that interested me, but instead what I heard. I could hear the sound of water bubbles, which on this server could only mean one thing. After looking around the cave, I finally found it, their control room, and my suspicion was correct. They had endopearl stasis chambers, which meant that I could easily teleport them into a trap. But there was one problem. When I entered the room, I wasn't alone. No.
Hi.
Hello. How are
Hi.
you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm just gonna don't mind me. I'm just gonna we're walking away.
Now, I could have killed Zirien, but I think we were both so much in shock as to what had just happened that we were unsure of what to do. But after she left, I knew it was crunch time, because if she had warned the others in time, they could come back and stop us. So I told Nat to update us on their movement and also to ensure that they did not go into the nether, because if they went to a different dimension, they would not be teleported into the trap. So I quickly made an obsidian box and dropped Kalia's endopearl into it. Alright, here we go. Anything happen?
No, she's not here.
Nothing? Wait, nothing happened? My brain quickly began scrambling as I tried to figure out why it didn't work. Maybe they switched the names with the endopearls to confuse people and just that person wasn't online today. So we quickly trapped the other endopearls. Still nothing. What an opportunity just completely wasted. Now I could talk about the multiple reasons why this trap may not have worked, even though I have done this exact trap on another server. The point is, it doesn't really matter, as I would just have to find another way to kill Kalia. But for now, I had other traps to lay. And while I had already laid some other traps on the server, I had almost gotten caught once. But since they were not really successful, I won't bore you with any of those, because I was now going to focus on my enchantment table trap, which used the one item we had spent multiple sessions trying to find. But now, we didn't really need anymore, so I was now going to use other people's greed against them. First, I would place the enchantment table out in the open for anyone to use, and people could freely use it without any consequences. But once someone tried to take it, that is when they would be punished. You see, I placed observers not only underneath the enchantment table, but also underneath the surrounding blocks, that were then rigged to TNT minecarts. So as soon as anyone went to go take the table or look for a trap, they would instantly be blown up. But as I was working on the trap, I got some bad news. Ashley had died and lost her last life after giving many of hers away last session. Now we were down a teammate, and I would just have to do my best to cause chaos without her. And I was off to a good start, as my trap quickly worked, but unfortunately, it killed an unintentional target.
Guys, is that the enchantment table?
Yeah, no,
Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Yeah, don't touch it.
Illusion.
Hi, Tin.
I definitely don't want to.
I told... Tin! No! I told... No!
So while I was certainly happy the trap had worked, I was not trying to kill one of my teammates. On top of that, the other person I'd killed was Tin, who lost his last life and was a friend I had made on the first day of the server. While they were not my intended targets, I knew this was the price for chaos. And now that all my traps were done, it was time to start using PvP. And who better to look for than Sprig, who was the one who had set off my trap and one of the only green lifers left.
That was with.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Why are you here?
No reason.
Hey, Muddy, do you need pants?
I mean, I have mine.
What?
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
You guys want diamonds? Here you go.
Yes! Profits!
Alright, goodbye!
Okay,
goodbye!
goodbye.
Enjoy your
Thanks
day!
for the-
Jesus
thanks for this.
Christ!
I feel like the mom.
Oh my lordy lord. Jesus Christ. Thank God.
Now, I had heard Sprig's voice when we had walked up, so I knew she was there along with some of the other non-red lifers. But I did not want to just go right out and attack them, because with 4 people there, I would probably lose that fight. But once I saw them making a run for it, I decided I would just have to go and attack them.
Belle?
Whoa, wait, run. Oh, shoot. Hard.
Even though I had killed Michazike, I had unfortunately lost the rest of the group in the process. So I decided to meet back up with Jake and Muddy, where I then found them with a large group, and I saw an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Damn, guys.
You really just.
Low-key, we need to go against the,
Okay. Wait, no, I'm not. Never mind.
That didn't work.
No need!
Alright, even though I was a little slow pulling that off, I still couldn't believe that it didn't work. Although I probably gave them all the biggest jump scare of the entire server. Thankfully for me, they were all in such shock they didn't turn around and start attacking me. After that failed, I wanted to continue to hunt down the rest of the non-red lifers and decided to go back to Mystics to see if they had doubled back. And luckily I found them, including Kalia. So I told Jake and Muddy to come over and we quickly went on the hunt.
Come. They're trying to make potions. We gotta hurry up.
Yeah.
Alright, splash us all and then we run.
Yep, alright.
Kill everyone, no matter who it is.
Yep.
Hello? You okay?
She pearled? She pearled? Dang it, she pearled.
Yep.
Damn it.
Ow.
Let's go.
Yep.
Find him, find him.
She's on top of that.
Go.
Over here.
Yep, we're coming. We're right behind you.
Let's go!
Be careful.
You got it! Yes!
Nice.
Nice job.
Let's go.
Alright, get the stuff.
After killing Kalia, I wanted to leave as soon as possible. That way she could not come back and fight us. So after putting her stuff in a chest, I went to go leave. But as soon as I did, this happened.
Belle, help! She's attacking.
Going.
She one life. Watch out, shield up.
Don't hit her towards me.
Oh, you got her again. Okay.
She's completely out now.
Oh, okay.
Take everything.
She went for it. I respect it.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Nat.
No, don't do it.
Oh!
After eliminating Kalia, I decided to go all in, and I wanted blood. So Nat, and anybody else who was not a red life on the server, was now my next target.
Guys, I think they're going after Foxop.
Wait, what?
Foxop. Foxop.
Foxop.
I think
You've got a cheeky little squad following you.
Cheeky little matter on you.
No, you've got a squad. You've got the whole squad following you.
It's ruining the mood right now.
The squad is here. Oh god.
Hola! Oh, stop!
When did we change languages?
Are you gonna shoot my Foxop? Other than that,
Okay.
So yeah, apparently after killing Nat, I had gone to switch out my boots with a pair we had picked up from one of the kills, but in the heat of the moment, I had forgotten to take a new pair. Because of this, I would unlikely be able to fight 3 of them alone, especially with 2 pieces of gear missing. So I ran around the server looking for Jake and Muddy, but after exhausting all my ender pearls, was unable to find them. So I finally decided I should turn around and fight them, before my strength potion ran out.
oh. I got my sword! Oh my gosh.
You might wanna.
Yeah.
Do it.
Even though I was not the last one remaining, I was happy with how my time on the server had come to an end. I had an ending to remember. Let's go! And certainly caused chaos before I left. So with my time on the server over, you may be asking, what is next for me? Well, it's time for a return of another server that I hear calling my name. And if I have proven anything, it's that I am someone to be respected.